Good morning. Once again, coming to you live from the driver's seat. Yeah, I know it's Saturday, but like I always say, you don't do good for 5 days and then mess it up on the 6th. So Saturday is equally as important as every other day. So without any delay, I'm going to get into what I want to talk about today. And what I want to talk about is how bad do you want it? Not the Tupac song, but literally, how bad do you want it? That is the question that you have to ask yourself. Because a lot of times what happens is we have a dream, we have a goal, but we just don't want to put forth the work to really make it happen. But the mindset that you need to have is that no matter whether or not I'll fail or succeed, I'm willing to go through. Here's why. When you actually start the process of transformation, when you start the process of becoming the dominant, high-performing individual that God has called you to be, there's going to be obstacles. It's going to be fear, fear of the unknown. It's going to be fear of loss, A lot of people struggle with the fear of success because now you get to graduation day and all of these new responsibilities come. Now people expect me to get a job. Now people expect me to move out. Now people expect me to do all of these other things that up until now, I haven't had to do. Same thing in relationships. A lot of times we get comfortable in our spending habits and our sleeping habits and our socialization habits. And then we get into relationships and it becomes a situation where, man, I can't be who I used to be. No, because now you have to account for someone else. And the anxiety that comes with that can only be overcome by your desire to fulfill your goal. Now, even in the Bible, we saw people who developed courage in the middle of situations that seemed, insurmountable. You look at Jesus, before he was about to go to the cross, he was like, man, take this bitter cup away from me. Why? Because he knew what was to come. But his desire to accomplish his mission was greater. You look at that and you say Jonah ended up in the big fish. But eventually, all of the stuff that he did led him right back to the same spot. But it was the fear. The desire has to outweigh the fear. Scripturally, it says that God has not given us fear. Why? Because he knows that fear will keep you from succeeding. But in actuality, he's given us power to do what we need to do, love, so that we want to do it and enjoy doing it, and a sound mind so that nothing can penetrate your thoughts. Because see, when you start thinking negative thoughts and you start thinking you can't win, then the body does naturally what you tell it to do. If you say in your head, I can't win, then the body doesn't try. If you say in your head, I can't do that, then there's no reason for me to get my energy up. That's part of the thing that the devil really wants to do to you. He wants to stop your productivity. He wants you to take your gift and bury it in the ground. He don't want you to double it. He don't want you to triple it. He wants you to bury it in the ground. And the servant that buried it in the ground, he lost his gift. But your desire to do the great thing that you are called to do has to be greater. Now, here we go. How do we get there? Hey, first thing you got to do is you got to count the cost. Second thing you got to do is you got to find people who can hold you accountable. Third thing you got to do is find people who've actually achieved something before. So I need a person who can not only say, this is how you do it, but actually has done it to some degree so that they can help me over the hump. That's why Jesus came. He came to coach, teach, and train the disciples on how to overcome their fears and frustrations and their doubts. All of these non-productive, non-fruit-bearing things that we call sin. Hey, this is how you deal with these situations. This is how you deal with a situation that doesn't work. You don't cuss them out. You get them with love and kindness. He taught them how to be persuasive. But you have to have people on your team. But then you also have to have that desire, that real strong desire to be more than just a jersey wearer, but to actually get in the game. Because the fruit comes when you play. The fruit doesn't come from sitting on the sidelines, wearing the jersey, holding the cross, grabbing the Bible. It comes from actively getting in the game. No cross, no crown. Bottom line. So, I know it's been a while since you've seen me. It feels good to be back. I'm on my way to the gym. You guys have a great day. Until the next time you see me, remember this. To those who have been given dominion, they were born to dominate. Have a great day. Just get started.